Yes, we are back again in Train Sim World number 4. Back again for some more Train Sim welding. Not welding, that's a whole different thing. We're not welding trains or anything like that. That'd be far too confusing and far too heavy for me. I can weld, but it's been a while, so I probably need some lessons and things. Anyway, back in Train Sim World 4 for another adventure. This time we're going to be heading to Scotland. Okay, the haggis and Jimmy, that sort of place. Doing the Edinburgh to Glasgow's a full line run and then some free roam fun. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, hello, how you doing? Okay, the new. This going out on either a Wednesday or a Saturday. There'll be links in the description below to where you can get this route, which no, I haven't done for those watching live. There'll be a link down there to the Twitch page as well, and a link down there to the Discord server. Good morning, as it currently is, to Nico, Ethan, Confused, and Harry. What the fuck was that? I've got no idea. So yes, let's jump straight in then. Edinburgh's to the Glasgow's is what we're going to do, because, well, that's what we're going to do. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know what you lot are doing. Knitting, bit of ironing, decorating, baking a nice sponge cake. Well, that'd be quite nice. Anyway, timetable, we'll do the 385 to start with. Edinburgh, we haven't got a thing, have we? No. Edinburgh to Glasgow's. We will do. We'll go Edinburgh to Dunblane, 10:35. From there to there, 6th of January. Dynamic. That's the wrong thing. What do you mean that's the wrong thing? Fine. I'll do Edinburgh to Glasgow then instead. Look, that was a test. Just to see if you were paying attention. And you were. Well done. I'll do Edinburgh. Edinburgh to Glasgow. No. Edinburgh to Glasgow. There we go. 51 of the minutes. Right, let's get started. It started well. We started strong. Are we going to get some audio? Because last time we did this, we didn't. Will there be audios? Useless. I am. Make sure you finish that washing up. Right. Let's do the... I need to press the button to start the engine there in ETS2. That's slightly concerning. I've got track IR on. That's really confusing me. Right. Master key. That was a noise. That was definitely a noise. Into forwards. Unlock doors. Thank you. What do we got here? That's wipers. Where have we got? We got some lights anywhere? Anywhere? Lights. Lights anywhere? Anywhere? Oh god, what have we got over here? Lights. Dimmed. That's a train. It is quite train-like as trains go. That's quite horny as well. Honey, 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 honey. Alright, I'll give it some audio. There we go. Passengers are being loaded here at the Glasgow's. We are stopping at some places. Haymarket, Linlithgow, Polmont, Falkirk High, Croy, and Glasgow Queen Street. And then we will make the return journey in the other one. The older one. You know, the one? The older. It's definitely a really restricted view, isn't it, in this? Locking doors. That's what I'll do. Oh, my God. That wasn't loud. This is Edinburgh, not Glasgow. I knew what I meant. Are we single-handed? We are. We're off. Oh yeah, it's Edinburgh. We're going to Glasgow from Edinburgh. It sounds a lot better than it did the first time round, didn't it? Doesn't it? Didn't it? Doesn't it? Who's it? Didn't I? Ladies and gentlemen, our next stop will be Haymarket. Haymarket is the next station stop. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. We are going over here to the left-hand side. That's the left-hand side. For those watching in black and white, that's the side on the left. 50 mile an hour speed limit is the increased limit of the speeds we can do from not being no longer with the 20 miles an hour of the limit of the speed that we're able to do. It's definitely a quest here on how small can you get your window. How much coffee this morning? No. Five, maybe 5 cups of the coffee. Okay, that's gone dark now. Yeah, I think 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5. Yeah, I think I'd. One before, one when I got up, one when I come back from Tesco's. Then I think I had 3 when I was on the phone to Ethan. So yeah, 5. Right, we will shortly be arriving at Haymarket. Haymarket is the next stopping place. Where we may not be stopping now. Oh, that's camera collision. Well, we're still on the platform. It's fine. Doors are now unlocking on the left-hand side. That's many of the beepings. Much beepingness has happened. Locking doors. Doors are locking. Right, Linlithgow is next. 15 of the miles away. I understand they've got to have all this stuff around, right? Screens and things, and I understand that being a carriage that they can link together, you need this doorway to go through to link the 2 trains together. But blimey, that's not a lot of room they leave for the driver, is it? To, you know, look out of. Because, you know, you've only got a certain space. But surely they can make the window bigger than that. Well, exactly, if other trains can do it. What's that new one? The angry looking one that's just released. That does it. Right. There's one that looks angry. The 730. Is that the one that looks angry? It does. Look at a picture of it, and it looks angry. I don't know where it runs. You like the look of it? Well, you like a gerbil. Right. 100 mile an hour limit, 13 miles to Linlithgow. What's that got to do with it? I don't know, I just thought I'd mention it. Just in case you weren't aware. Anyway, importantly, has Ethan finished the washing up yet? So we'll do this run this way in this, and then we'll do a run back in the 314, I want to say. And then we'll see if we can throw a pacer on here. Yeah, don't forget to clean the side down, put it all away, dry it up. Life lessons with Ethan. See, why aren't we stopping here? I want to stop here. A bit late now. Well, I could just apply the brakes now, I suppose. Oh, that's not a bad thing, as things go. 100. I'm guessing it's 100 mile an hour all the way. Let's go all the way. It's definitely a route I want to do. Ethan's done this. The Edinburgh to Glasgow. There's been a few train line, not the train line, a few train sales on recently. If the East Coast Main Line has a sale on, I'd certainly look at getting tickets up to Edinburgh. Or if Lumo has a sale. Although they're cheap anyway, aren't they, Lumo? So was it about 4 hours, isn't it, to Edinburgh from the Londons? That's Lumos, not Lumo. Yeah, I might just have to just pick a random day and just see if I can book tickets and just go. Cheap hotel in Edinburgh, so up on a Saturday, back on a Sunday. Day in Edinburgh by myself, that'd be quite pleasant. Rather bizarrely this morning, not only have I spent 2 hours and 20 minutes on the phone with an Ethan, I failed to install a light bulb. And spent a period of time looking at versions of Frustration, the board game. I'll get to the reason why I've started saying this in a minute. There's a version of Frustration based around Harry Potter. Oh, that looks quite pleasant. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I just thought I'd mention that. There's also one that was based on penguins, which I quite like the look of. I'm speeding a little bit here. Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't paying attention to the thing. I was thinking about penguins. There we go. It's fine now. It's alright. Just a little bit of speeding. He's okay. Penguins are important. They are. You could waddle like a penguin. Your name isn't Derek. Right, so making our way from Edinburgh to Glasgow in the whatever the hell this thing is. What is it? 385. Then we'll come back in the 314. And then we'll see if we can chuck a pacer on here. Oh, I do like a pacer. Because why not? Because a pacer fits everywhere, really, doesn't it? I think a pacer's quite suited to this line. So we'll see what we can do. An 802 would work quite well on this, I think. I think this is quite suited to diesels, which I'm guessing is what used to run on it before it got electrocuted. It's not the most exciting of lines, but it's actually quite a good route. It's quite underrated. So if you're looking for a route for Train Sim World 4, it's actually quite good. I do like the 314, which I think comes standard with this as well. No, it's overhead, isn't it? Oh, 385. 387 can't run third rail. We could run a 323 on this, couldn't we? It's certainly better. When this route first released, the audio was really bad on the train. It's certainly better now. Would an underground train run on this? No. Underground trains use, well, 4 rails. Oh, that is a 387, isn't it? It's the 7 a.m. My regular London train is a 387. I don't know what they're called. I know they've got numbers. I don't know. I get on it and it takes me to where I want to go. That's all I care about. Right, we are 1.5 miles now from Linlithgow. That's 1.5 miles. He's a nice guy, quite short. 1.5 of him is a distance between here and there. I like the Electrostar. Because of the noise. I like a noisy thing. Right, braking. No one wanted to get off here, did they? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's perfectly fine. There we go. If those people that want to get off at Linlithgow can just... no, it's fine. See, it's perfect. See, you can get off at the rear 3 doors are on the platform. That's perfect. That's not a problem at all. Just make an announcement to say those people want to get off at Linlithgow. If you kindly just be at the 3 rears. We'll give a bit of time to, you know, wait to 10:03. So you've got 3 minutes now to make their way from the front to the back. Perfect. Well, that's... See, we're giving our passengers some time and everything. Tonight, by the way, while we're waiting, back with a quiz. A quiz with a difference. The Larwood has created a quiz. So for the first round tonight, I'm not going to be hosting the quiz. So I'm going to be a contestant. That's going to go well, isn't it? No. Nope, not at all. And then we'll have a couple of rounds of normal quizzing. Tomorrow lunchtime, going to be back on the farm in multiplayer. And then next week, Tuesday, going to be some Train Sim World 4. More of this. Wednesday is going to be some flight. Thursday, don't know what yet. Friday, we've got some Stumble Guys. Bit of fun multiplayer thing. Saturday lunchtime, more Train Sim World 4, and next Saturday night, some trucking, and then a week Sunday, some farming. So lots of stuff to come in the next week. You want it for 465 and couples of 323. We tried a bit of coupling in the Christmas one, didn't we? I really enjoyed that, connecting trains together. That was really good fun. Right, we are now waiting for... that's a long one. Okay, not that I've got train envy, but that one's longer than my one. And he managed to stop it all on the platform as well. We're now making our way towards Glasgow. 8 carriages. Ethan can count. Well done. I'm only 4. Mental age, yes. That's probably 3 in all fairness. My BMI is higher than 4. Right, locking doors. Right, Polmont is next. Isn't this the one with the display screen? Is it this one with the display screen? Or is that, am I thinking of something else? No. So. Why won't you let me? Oh, there we go. Okay. My mouse is so sensitive. Advice not available. Useful. I bet do a speeding up thing. That's a word. Yeah, we'll call you Gene. Hello. Oh, that looks nice. Right, we're making our way towards Glasgow. And you can tell that by the way that we are. Go, 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 go. And then we'll return in the 314 and then Pacer. See how a Pacer behaves on this route thing. We know a Pacer won't get to 100 miles an hour, there is that. Wait, just there's lots of letters in there. So Gene it is. Oh, hang on. No, forwards. Speeding up thing. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of this train at first, mainly because they bucked up the audio.
So many months and still can't find the door, or even a window.
There's a window over there. I was pointing. Hi, Stokey. Thank you very much indeed. 16 of the months. That's 3 times Ethan's mental age. Thank you indeed. What was I saying? I was saying something then. Oh yeah, I wasn't a fan of this train when it first came out because they mucked up the audio and the fact you're looking at a really stupidly small window. The audio's fine now. It's better. There is still the stupidly small window thing to deal with. Well, yeah, I try and find a station that I don't overshoot, really, don't I? He'll be fine. He'll be okay. As we now make our way into Polmont, where we're due in a minute, so we're actually ahead of time. Are we going to be fine on this one? I don't know what you lot mean. I wouldn't overshoot a station. Never heard of. It's got a frequent service going the other way. That's every station so far. We've had another train in. There we go. See, you lot have got no faith in me at all, have you? It's not like I'd ever overrun a station. Wouldn't happen. Wait until 10:08 and 30 seconds. That's that. Locking doors. Doors are being locked. Let's do a thing. Ow! Hang on. Without smacking into the train, that'd probably be a good idea. Let's go down there. Okay. Let's get rid of... did I shut the doors? Oh, I did, didn't I? Okay. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So much better now. Now they've improved the audio. Right, 2.9 miles to Falkirk High. Bloody another train coming in. Jesus Christ. That's a frequent service going the other way. Unless we're going to different destinations, of course. I can't remember seeing that many trains on this route last time we did it. I wonder if they've increased the AI. See? Well, that would explain it, wouldn't it? That's, hang on. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got 5 fingers in that hand. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got to use this hand now. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1 is 5. If I put that one down and take those 3 away, then... Hang on. I'm getting there. Hang on. That's 6 trains every hour. I know. I'm that clever. Terry, thank you very much indeed. 87 of the bits. Two to Kerry. No, he's not here. Right, 1.4 miles. We've got to make sure we do the slow down thing in time. Oh, it's definitely a good time of the day. I'm doing really good today. Today is a good day. Apart from the whole light bulb issue I had earlier this morning. Ignoring that, it's fine. You're getting £8 back on your ticket. What, because of the delay repay thing? Oh, I could have done that on the... Does that just go back onto your account, or does it go back onto your card? Hang on, didn't I pay for that? So, I paid for that. Yeah, I'm £8 better off. Ethan thought he was eight quid in then. No, Stevie's £8 better off. Thanks, Ethan. Right, wait until 10:13 and 30 seconds. So Steve has earned £8 for doing nothing. Yeah, and so I should flipping think so. I paid for the ticket. It's a lost lead of GWRs. Just spend more on train tickets. Yeah, they get the money back again. Yeah, cheers, Ethan. I'll get a notification now to say you've been issued a refund. Hang on, why did you get the email, though? Oh, because you logged the thing. He logged the delay repay, but it was on my card. Yeah. Or was it on my card? I don't know. I can't remember. It's very unusual for Ethan to pay for a ticket. Right, Croy is next. To the Swindon. I might be honest. I don't know. Anyway, right, 9.5 miles to Croy, making our way to Glasgow. And then we'll make the return trip in the 314. And then we'll chuck a pacer on this route. See how that does. Something diseasily. Maybe do the shorter bit in the pacer. Yeah, quite a good route this. What I might do next time is do the other Scotland route. The other one. You know the other one? Cathcart, is it? Fife, one of those. No, hang on, Ethan. I pay for that ticket. Because I got you the return to Virginia Water. You then bought the bit between Clapham Junction and Staines. So that £8's mine. So it should go back on my card. That is definitely blameworthy. Fight, fight, fight. Says it's gone on yours. How? You didn't pay for it? Oh, you can send me £8 then. Job done. Thanks very much. That's fine. You've got my details. You're not getting a refund on a ticket that I bought. Right, anyway, domestics aside, we are 5.8 miles from Croy. You know what you should have done, Ethan? You should have kept quiet. Yeah, so just send it across. Thanks very much. Actually, I'm supposed to be saving money for you for February. So when you get it, send it to me. There you go. We'll call that a compromise. Right, 4.5 miles. I think that's a bit wrong, actually. You shouldn't be able to get a refund on another ticket. It should just go back onto the form of payment. The only one where that would be different is if you paid in cash at a ticket office or something, or cash at a ticket machine, then yes, it would go back on a card. But if it's paid for by card, it doesn't notice it's a paper ticket. Yeah, but it's paid for online. Hi, Dan. Doing good? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a loophole in their system there. Hang on, plus Ethan took pictures of the train we got to Gloucester, because that was late. I bet he's done a claim for those as well that I paid for. Hang on a minute. So I paid for him to go somewhere, and then he gains money out of it and gets the trip. That's not right. Yeah, that's definitely coming back my way. Yeah, cheers, Dan. Doing some more of that. Probably a couple of weeks' time. Well, if it earns out being more than like about 94p, right? That's £8.94 you owe me then. I think we're just going to round this up to a tenner. Right, we're now braking to come into Croy. There's a little donate button, Ethan, below the stream. If you'd like to just click on that and donate a tenner, that'll be fine. Thanks very much. You realise I'm not going to forget this. Right, 400 yards from Croy. Cheeky fecker. I pay for a ticket. He gets to go on a train. It's 15 minutes late. He gets a refund. I don't know how that works. Right, we now arrived in Croy. Your PayPal thing is screwed up. That's fine. I'll just DM you my bank details. Not a problem. Wait until 10:23 exactly before we make a movement. Should I tally up how much money I spent on Ethan over Christmas on train tickets? Should we do that? That could be a fun game. Doobie 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 doobie. Alright, how many more stations we've got to go? We've got... Oh, Queen Street, next. But you kept me happy and then took money off me. I could have made use of that bloody £8 to go towards the next bloody lot of train tickets. So, I will be getting it back. Right, locked doors. Oh, £8.94 now. Right, 11 miles from Glasgow, Queen Street. Welcome to Steve Has a Domestic with Ethan. For the second day in a row. Don't even go there, sunshine. Right, 10 miles to Queen Street. Then we'll make the return journey in the class 314, which is slightly noisier than this. Yeah, friendly word of warning, Ethan. Stop. Which is the second time today I've asked you to do that. I forgot how nice this scenery looks, actually. Very autumnal up here. Where it's the time of year, being it's... I nearly said December, being this January. Another one going the other way. 9 miles to go. Hi, Nitro. Yeah, it's not the most picturesque route. It's a fairly straight run. There's only one ticket on that route. I wasn't on that train, but I paid for it. And then the little cheeky fecker decided to keep the refund. Anyway. I love the fact that you can do fun with this in free roam. Say the stuff we've done in the Licky Incline on Birmingham Cross City, trying to pull a Flying Scotsman up the hill with that shunter. The stuff we did on the Christmassy one, I really enjoyed that. Could you imagine if they did like a, I don't know, something like that, but like a model railroad, I'm turning American, a model railway like layout. A bit like the one they'd done in the living room. But did like just like a big model railway, so you got sort of sidings and stuff like that. I'd happily have that. And just have it so that you could just trundle a train round. Because that was really cool, that that Christmassy one. I'm surprised they didn't actually bring another one out this year, unless it took them such a long time to work on. Right, 5.3 miles to go. As we now come into the outskirts of Glasgow. And we got some yellows, so we'll start doing the slowing down thing. So down to an 85, then down to a 70. We're not due in for another 6 minutes. We've only got 3 miles to go. So is it going to hold us somewhere? Are we going to be held outside the station? Hopefully not. Yeah, we got a red, so it is going to hold us outside the station. Hopefully, only while we're waiting for something to exit the station. Oh, now it's gone green. Where's the AWS? I always forget to turn it on. Yeah, I always forget in these things to actually turn it on. I don't know where it is in this one. Up here somewhere. It's a me thing. To me, to you, to me. Right, 50. Now we're going to be speeding for a little bit. Oh, then a 40. Oh, wow, that lighting looks good. Tonight, by the way, we're back just after 6 o'clock with a quiz. Some more multiplayer quizzing. And then tomorrow lunchtime, back on our MP farm. And then back on Tuesday with more Train Sim World 4, where we'll do the other Scottish line that I can't remember the name of. Oh wow, doesn't that look nice? If that's, yeah, because Fife's in normal Train Sim Classic then, isn't it? Oh god, I wouldn't. That's why I don't do this stuff in the dark. Because not only for me I can't do anything, but for you guys you can't see anything. And that's why I leave all the overlays on, of course. It's definitely not for my inability to drive a train. Of course not. 30 mile an hour. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I know where all the stations are. I know where all the speed limit changes are. I'd be fine, but it wouldn't be much fun for you guys, would it? So I just leave more on. No, it's too much hassle. Right, down to a 20. So when we get into Glasgow, we'll then do the return run in a 314. He's not watching now. He gave up. Well, yeah, that. Well, I know that. That's what you use to take a screenshot. Alright, 700 yards. We've arrived. This is an example of what it's like. What at night on Cathcart Circle. That's quite brave to do that. Not a lot of trains here now. Right, into Glasgow. Where we try not to crash into the buffers. Oh, bugger. Oh, don't camera collide. Don't do it. Thank you. Right, unlock doors. Right, so we made it to Glasgow. Return trip then in the 314 is on the cards. Uh, 57, 100, 169 yards away. That's fine. 0.06, that's good. 1.2 yards, 0.21. Hey, that wasn't bad at Glasgow, was it? I'm just such a genius at this. He says. It's not about the accuracy of where you stop. It's about, the overall experience. Right. Edinburgh to Glasgow. Timetable 314. There's only 2 routes. We've done it before, but we'll do it again. Glasgow Queen Street to Edinburgh Waverley. So we'll do the return trip. There wouldn't be biscuits. There wouldn't be tea. It'd just be a conversation with the manager. If you think, Ethan, the first time you get fired from a job, which is going to happen a lot with you, that you're going to be getting tea and biscuits when the conversation's had, you are well and truly mistaken. Right. Okay. Opens the window. Passengers are being loaded. Headlights are on. Headlights and marker lights. Right, so 314 this time. Making the return trip back. At least we can see out the window. I should grab my little shaft. Passengers are being loaded. So we got, rather than just be a single handle operation, we got two of the handles, one to do the brakey stuff and one to do the throttly stuff, one to do the brakey stuff. Then we get a set destination. What do you think this is, some sort of informative service we're running here? We're not saying, people know where they're going, it's fine. AWS as well. Whatever next, I don't know where that is. It's somewhere. There we go. Oh God, that was a noise. Right. That's worryingly quiet. Oh, there we go. How is this old thing quieter than the new one? It's gone dark, I cannot see. Oh God, it has the power of a kitten. Class 314, powered by kitten power. Right, Bishop Briggs, nice guy. Yeah, whether we're going slightly with the uphills, it's not really as rapid, is it, as the 387? 385, whatever the hell we were in, 385. It was a train. Yeah, it's definitely not liking the climb up out of Glasgow, is it? And that's it, flat out. Come on. You can do it. Get up to speed. You know you want to. Right, 1.3 miles. I don't know what the braking's going to be like on this. I'm guessing we're going to find out. From memory, it's better. We are going with the slowlier. So we get back to Edinburgh, we'll jump in the Pacer and do something. That was definitely a noise. Right, double yellows. Using the hill to help us brake a little bit. The train is a sad kitten. It is. It's like, oh. Right. Oh wow, actually brakes quite good on this. I'm told off by Larwood now for braking too early, but I think he's used to it. Well, I had to get used to the brakes tonight. I don't know how deficient they were. Unlocking left. The left is unlocking. Hang on, was I supposed to stop here? Yeah, I was. Why is it saying stop at Falkirk High when my doors are still open? It hasn't told me to lock them yet. Is that me? Oh yeah, there's the guard scenario. Is it this one? There's a guard. No, I thought it was It's not this route where there's the guard scenario, is there? Right, we'll stop at Falkirk High then. Don't know why I didn't actually recognise. Is there an issue with this route then? Oh well, we'll see what happens when we get to Falkirk, 18 miles away. Many of the miles. We shall continue onwards. I know, an issue with a dovetail game, never been heard of. What do we got? 60. Well, this thing ain't going to give me the 100 limit, is it? Is that it? Yeah. Maximum speed 75, yeah. 75. Diddle-diddling. There we go. Right. Making our run back to the Edinburghs. Yeah, I do like this route. I say it's not a lot. It's so much a direct route, not many stops. Anything's better than the flipping East Coast main line. Because that's just... Even before it released, I knew that that wasn't going to be great. And it lived up to its expectations. That's certainly not a route I would just even when I'm streaming, just jump back in and do another route in. Yeah, and I know that, and I get why Dovetail did it, because of the whole Flying Scotsman thing. I get that, but it's just, I don't know. Well, boring, I think, is the only word to describe it. It wouldn't be so bad if they would have extended it like they did with the Southeastern High Speed. If they would have given you like a slow line or something like that, if they'd have given you more to do with it than just a one straight route, I think that would have been more interesting. I think one of the routes that gives you the most diversity in this, there's a word, is probably the Southeastern High Speed. Yeah, and whether we'll get London to Peterborough, because of the things we've seen, the Easter eggs almost that we've seen in the 801, which hinted at there being a Bristol to Reading, that I do hope we get that. The problem is the 801 with the current version of the Great Western Express can't run to Paddington because it's not electrified. So unless they're redoing the whole route, so that's going to be an interesting one to see if we get that this year. It can drive in diesel mode, I suppose, so unless they just did that. Yeah, I was on one last weekend in Biz Easily mode. Alright, 13 miles from Falkirk. So unless they set the route in an era where you've still got HSTs and you've got 800s. Oh wow, that's looking really nice out there now. Yeah, there isn't. Well, there is. HSTs are still running when their 800s running, but not... yeah, but not before the routes were electrocuted. It's a difficult one. Unless they're going to redo the whole route and put overheads in all the way from Paddington as far as Chippenham. Because I think it'd be quite cool to do the route and then have to switch to diesel. And the fact that you could run HSTs on it as a bit of a rail tour type thing. But as Ethan said, I think they've lost the licensing for GWR. So unless they go back and use it in the first Great Western era, but then the 800s weren't in first Great Western, they've only been in GWR. So unless they can regain the licensing, it's definitely looking a bit froggy out there. Right, 10 miles to go, making our way back to Edinburgh. So then I'll whip my pacer out. That was a noise. Well, they're quite cool as it came out of the frog. Must admit, I'm certainly a fan of the older rolling stock. Spending a bit of time on the 800s as I did last weekend. They're not very comfortable. But spend a bit of time on some 166s. I can't remember what the one was that was the most comfortable, but there's one that had really comfy seats. The 158s. There you go. I don't know how well steam has been accepted in this. They've done a couple of steam engines, but I don't know how well it's gone down. Problem is, they got big markets that they're trying to keep happy. There's a really big UK market, there's a big German market, and they're trying to get a bigger American market, which is why those are the big three that you've got a lot of routes in. So it's trying to keep all three of those groups happy. As Brits, we've got a mixture of stuff, diesels and electrics. The Germans, it's big freighty stuff, not really much, not Germans. Americans, it's big freighty stuff and passenger stuff, pretty much all diesel. And then the Germans like their electric stuff. I think that with UK we got a good mix, got a good diverse mix of rolling stock. Right, 7.5 miles to Falkirk. Weather's definitely doing the weathery thing. Has anybody watched, by the way? I don't normally promote other people's YouTube channels. If you're in the Discord server, I posted a video yesterday. A guy's first video on YouTube. Looking at the history around East Grinstead station and the abandoned line. Really, really well done. Can highly recommend people watching it, and then obviously subscribing. Hopefully see more. Really good production values, really interesting. Is Mallard still drivable in real life? I don't think it runs. Scotsman obviously does, because it was rebuilt. Yeah, I actually want to go there. I think that might have to be a thing. I might have to go to East Grinstead. And look around. 65, so part of the beaching cuts when it was closed. But there's old stations there. Right, 5 and a bit miles till Falkirk High. I don't think the Nigel Gresley's still running as well. Going to be going back to York this year when they reopen the main hall. after its refurb. I want to go back to York. We pretty much ran out of time when we did York Rowing Museum December before last. We ran out of day. We spent such a long time in the main hall. We almost rushed the second bit and then ended up spending 2 hours sat on York Station. So I will be going back to York and doing the rowing museum again. I think Ethan's going there in a couple of weeks' time. I don't know if he'll be going to the rowing museum. Well, it's expensive, isn't it? To keep a steam engine maintained isn't a cheap option. Yeah, with no Christmas market. When does the main hall open again? Because I'd certainly look and then just try and do some advanced tickets one Saturday and just dash up there. I thought it was this year. Was it next year? I thought it was this year it reopened. Because when it opens, I'd organise a Discord group meetup thing there again. Station Hall closed for some colleagues 3rd January 2023, late 2024. Okay. Or maybe not this year then. I'm retiring in December, so it won't be next year. Right, 2.4 miles, 95 limit. Not that that will affect us. And a yellow. Hopefully the weather improves. Right, double yellow. Let's do the braking thing. That's quite a long run. So in my retirement, what will you do if you're not on here? I keep threatening to retire from this. I have said, but whenever I get a life, I'm going to stop doing this. I've sort of got a life, but it means I can still keep doing this. Which is why there's the infrequent days when I'm not streaming on a Saturday. We got a couple of meetups planned again for this year. End of March, we've got a day in London. There'll be something in May, don't know what yet. So something every, or maybe June, maybe something every like 3 months. Most likely 25. Okay. Well, that's something for next year. Right, we will now be slowing into Falkirk High. Not that we can see where we're going, but we're slowing for it. That's the problem with old structures. We do a lot of that at work. We do a strip out of something and it's like, yeah, now we've done that. You need to do this. It's not until you look behind the scenes or something you realise there's more problems than you thought. That's definitely a noise. That's a very eerie looking station, isn't it? So yeah. Right, we have arrived at here, where we're a minute and a bit late. Falkirk. Is that where we are? I wasn't paying attention. We've arrived at a place. Locking doors. Doors are being locked. Deflated clown. It could be. It definitely got a noise to it. Right, 22 miles to Haymarket. Oh, blimey, that's definitely long runs on this one, isn't it? Oh, we're quite a long one as well. I didn't realise how long we were. So it's going to be Haymarket and then Edinburgh then, isn't it? Yeah, Haymarket and Edinburgh. So just a flat out run. It's gone dark. Does sound good though. As you make our way through the tunnel. We're actually going to be speeding in a minute. Tonight, by the way, we're back with a quiz. Where for the first round, I'm not going to be hosting. I'm going to be an contestant. Yeah, that's definitely not going to go well. And then tomorrow lunchtime, back on the farm. And then back on Tuesday for more Train Sim World 4. Where we're going to do the Cathcart Circle Line. Don't worry, Steve, there are 1 or 2 questions you should be able to get. You reckon? You realise I don't know anything. I'm bound to know something. No. How many toes does Ethan have? It's the normal 12, isn't it? It is raining. That's definitely a bit rainy. We've gone from foggy, lovely day to it's a bit, well, Scottish, I think is the only way to describe that weather. Which means I now need to try and work out where the wipers are. Over here, isn't it? There we go. Slightly downhill, but we should be good. The wiper stopped working on your train, so you've broken the wipers, is what you're saying? That's definitely a bit weathery. Oh, and now is it? No, it is still raining. I don't know if I can give it one more notch of power, whether that'll make me speed and do the speeding with the speediness and the speedy. Whether you like it or not, or whether you like it or not. Hang on, has it got snow now? Oh God, yeah, we have. Okay, we've now got snow. You don't like the weather? Give it 10 minutes. Yeah, that's definitely a bit snowy now. Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. That is quite cool. You've got to love Train Sim World 4. We get 5 this year. People are complaining. Another one. Rip off. Well, every year. So we'll get Train Sim World 5 this year. Well, Train Sim World, Train Sim World 2020, Train Sim World 2, Train Sim World 3, Train Sim World 4. This year, Train Sim World 5. I thought they were just going to do it as Train Sim World. Right, 15 miles to go to Haymarket in the snow. And then on to Edinburgh. Don't know yet. Won't know for another 8 months. We've still got a few routes to come in this. If they're anything like the Brighton one was, then I think we're in for some good routes coming in this year. Yeah, we should get Farm Sim this year, hopefully, as well. It'll be the end of the year. I don't know. After going on that Goblin route, and the fact it's only like 40 minutes from end to end, from Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside, I don't think it's going to be that exciting. I like Barking Riverside, you know, when my lottery numbers come up and I've got to buy a house somewhere near London, it will be Barking Riverside. But I don't know. The route itself doesn't really inspire me. Alright, 13 miles to go. Who knows what we'll get. There will be some more UK routes, but whether they'll reutilise existing trains or whether we just get new trains, I hope we get the extension to Great Western Express and then the ability to be able to go all the way from Paddington to Bristol as one route if you're on PC. Yes, please. Yeah, and I don't know why we haven't got the purple train. Even just the core section. I wouldn't expect to get it all the way from Reading. But even the bit through the core. Because all of that's just going to be like tunnels. Is it licensing again? Is it TfL? Automatic train. Yeah, but they can be driven manually. So just give you the option in the game of driving it manually or driving... Yeah, but it can be driven manually. So just give you the option in the game of driving as it should be or driving manually. Some people will happily just sit back and just open the doors. I wouldn't mind that. Be different, wouldn't it? Right, 11 miles. I should imagine it's quite easy to do. How hard can it be? Oh wow, it's looking nicer here now. Look at that. Oh, you've done that drying up, Ethan. And put it all away and wipe the sides down. So yeah, right, Haymarket and then back into Edinburgh. And then we're going to do a quick little trip and throw the pacer up here. Well, the other big one that I think they could do is the Eurostar. Even if they did the Eurotunnel trains, so the transport ones. So you just go round, do the loop, come back through, do the loop. But I think Eurostar would be quite good. Because if they can do the southeastern high speed, I know albeit a shorter section. They just employ me. I'm a good negotiator. I can sort it out. I'm a good people person. Oh wow, that's looking nice now. Oh, I've got a cold nose. Yeah, with some companies, it's a brand thing, in it, a bit like advertising. Some people don't like it. Other companies like DAF just will go, yeah, yeah, fine, use it. It's promotion. Oh, that looks cool with the snow spraying up, doesn't it? Yeah, this route's really nice up here. Snow spraying up down the side. They've done a really good job of this. They really have. Right, 7 miles to go. We got greens. Oh, it's getting a bit brighter as well. A bit of blue sky and snow. Does make me wonder what the next iteration of titles are going to be. You know, if you'd have told me 20 years ago that we'd end up with a train sim like this, I would have been, nah, not happening. I personally would love to see multiplayer in this. They did say it was on their long distance radar. But even like 2-player, so you could have someone be a guard, I just think that would open up a whole extra level of like enjoyment to this. So, you know, you have a guard at the back. I don't think you'd need to go down the whole route of like checking tickets and stuff, because that does add extra things, but just being able to do the guard operations, I think it'd be really enjoyable. You know, and you could have the guard, although they don't in reality, but you know, your guard then could walk up to here and sit down between stations, you know. Then I'd love to see something like we've got in OMSI, but some sort of virtual train company. So you buy the rights to a line. So imagine you bought the rights to this line, and then You have your drivers run services up and down it and make money. The more services you run, the more rolling stock you can buy. So you might only end up with, a train initially, but then you could buy a second train, third train, fourth train, improve your frequency of your service, and then eventually when you've made enough money going up and down the line, you can buy a second line. I think that would be awesome. And again, it's similar to what we've got in OMSI. Then you'd have a league table of train companies. So who's the best at running this line? Who's the best overall? I think that'd be fantastic. Even if that wasn't in a multiplayer scenario. So even if that was just something you could just do, and it just saves your information within the company environment. So I come on and do these routes, it makes money for the company. A bit like we do in OMSI. Well, yeah, and the other question is then, what route would you buy? Is a cheap route, because you'd have a starting collateral, wouldn't you? You probably couldn't afford to go for one of the big routes first. So you wouldn't be able to afford one of the London routes because they'd be expensive. So it'd have to be something out in the sticks. So, yeah, I was thinking Glossop. So you just do the shuttle bits going backwards and forwards and make money. Hi, Frank. I just think that'd be awesome if they added something like that into it. Right, 2.5 miles to go. We finally make it to Haymarket. When we get back to Edinburgh, what I'll do is we'll return to free roam, and I'll chuck a pacer in and see if we can get a pacer out of Edinburgh and go somewhere else. You won't go all the way back to Glasgow. Where's the other end point in this? Is it Dunblane? You can't get to Dunblane, but you have trains that go there. Oh. Is there nowhere else we can get to then? It's just between these two places. There's no other little bit. I'm sure there was a service. So where was it, the one I clicked on wrongly at the start? Right, breaking into Haymarket. That was Dunblane, but you have to drive between Edinburgh and Lithgow. Oh, okay. I'll look at the map. I could probably stop the whippers now, can't I? Right, into Haymarket we come. I have definitely got a cold nose. Let's look at the map. So yeah, we're here. That's Edinburgh. Oh, so it was down here, wasn't it? That it was trying to start me. Because yeah, you got these spurs up here, but that's just for the AI, isn't it? You can't actually go down any of those, so it comes round here, all the way down there. Okay. All right. Lock doors. Right, 1.2 miles into Edinburgh. And we got a 20. And then what we'll do is when we get in there, we'll chuck a pacer in. An egg mayo sandwich. Oh, God. I feel sorry for people sharing the house with you. Slightly windy around Harry later on. I don't know I'm going this slowly, but I am now. We've got the 20 approaching anyway. Just buy a door. Get a tape measure out. Measure your hole. And then just buy a door. E is 5, yes. Or even a curtain. Curtain pole. Put a curtain pole up. Buy a curtain. Put that across your hole, as it were. At least that gives you a bit of privacy. Yeah, Harry hasn't got a door to his bedroom. I threw away a dozen eggs this morning because they were out of date. 2 loaves of bread. 2 packs of bacon. A small fold-up bed that's in the doorway. Well, move the fold-up bed. It's quite a simple process. Pick it up and move it. You get a beaded curtain. God, I remember growing up, there was those, if you had your back door open, you'd have the plastic strips, the multicolored plastic strips going down to the outside. To where? There's boxes everywhere. Well, move some boxes, put the folding bed in the space where the boxes are, put the boxes on top of the folding bed. Simple. Then go and find your nearest Dunelm. Go and buy a curtain pole. Go and buy a long curtain. Drill some holes. Put the curtain pole up. Put the curtain up. Done. Privacy. If no one else is going to do it, you got to do it yourself. Right, we are now arriving at Edinburgh Waverley, where this train terminates. But what we'll do is we'll go back into timetable mode. We'll then spawn a train in being An Pacer. Surely your house can't be that bad, Harry. I think you need to send me some pictures. You need to go back into free roam. Yeah, I know. Right. Unlocking doors. Doors are now unlocking. See, if I spawn a train on this platform, the tracks thing. Locking doors. Done. We have arrived. Okay. So we return to free roam. So now we're in free roam. So exactly the same point of where we just escaped from. Hang on, I need to do for this. I cannot drive this service. Well, fine. Right, I need to work out. How the hell do I get over there? Why is there no like footbridge type thing or tunnel type thing to allow me to get across the other platforms? Have I just gone the wrong way? Something diesely. The other end. Well, of course it's the other end. Why wouldn't it be the other end? Yeah, it definitely sounds like a you problem, Harry. Grow a pair, deal with it. Aha! Stairs. Okay, coming through. Oh, it's a lift. Coming through. Where the hell are we going now? Okay. But okay, all right. That's one way round. Okay. Right. This looks safe. Right. Let's go that one. Plonk. Hang on, I wonder if I can. I wonder if it will let me sport. Aha! There we go. There we are. Why are you being such a... If I turn... Hang on. No, don't do that. Okay. Oh, I can't get this far. I can't get on the... Oh, damn it. It won't let me go that far. All right. Okay. Ah, that's why it wouldn't let me spawn it. There's a bloody train coming in. Okay. We can't go that side because that's going the wrong way. Right. Are there any other platforms through here that we can actually get to? Right, okay. Right, let's try here. Okay. User livery Harry made. Well, it's too late now, isn't it? There we go. That only took 3 attempts. Okay. Okay. Right. That. Forward. Close the flap. I'm leaving the flap open. I don't know where the guard thinks I'm going. Okay, so we're there. Let's go. Let's go there. And then see what happens. Edinburgh Park. Okay. It's pacer time. I love the fact this changes gear. It just doesn't get old. Yeah, pacer sounds absolutely fine on this route. So it was the Great Western Express that was ballsed up. Sounds like a truck. Leyland National Bus, actually. This has got a Leyland engine fitted to it with an automated manual gearbox. I think it's fine on console. It's broken on PC. Okay, it's gone dark. There we go. Yeah, I always forget the AWS. It's one of these. Maybe. Maybe it's not. Oh, I don't know. This is enough reason alone to buy the Blackpool branches route. Oh yeah, it's over there, isn't it? Oh, it's there. Nope, turn that off. So good in the snow as well. So we're still in timetable mode, which means there are still other trains running. The brilliant thing is it will slot us around them. There you go. We're actually exceeding our top speed as well. Forget how damn good this thing looks in the snow. Combination of snow and the low light. Look at it. Oh, wrong one. Oh God, hang on. Confused myself there. Yeah, I was accelerating and braking at the same time. Oops. Surprisingly, we've got no announcements. Okay, we'll open the doors down there, not up here. Right, so we're there. Where's the next station? We'll do one more. Oh, hang on, that's the thing. Oh, can we go to that one? That's going to be interesting. Is that a station? No, it's not a station, is it? No, it's just a thing. There's a train in front of me. That's a tunnel. That's a long way to Tipperary. Is that a station or is that a... No. Screen. Oh, there we go. There's one. That'll do. 12 miles. Linlithgow. There we are. Oh, the engine idle is nice. It's the gear change that gets me. Right. Lock doors. And the fact that the interior as well, if no one's seen it, look. We've got the really old bus seats as well. I don't know where these passengers think they're going. Close the outside door panel. I could. If I open the... Hang on. If I open the doors... There we go. Now get back on board again. Right. So it's a gear change for me. That is just so good. It's a shame I never got to go on one of these when they were still in mainline service. Right, 11 miles then to Linlithgow. Out into the countryside. I love the bouncing around as well. The fact that it's not just stationary. The whole cab's just bobbing about a bit as it would do. I really hope they implement that into other trains as well, so it doesn't feel so lifeless. Yeah, it's a really good feature. Just adds a bit of something. Slightly exceeding the speed limit of the train, but that's all right. Yeah, 8 and a bit miles to dash to Linlithgow, and then we'll end. More Train Sim World 4 back on Tuesday night, where we're going to do the other Scottish line in this, the Cathcart Circle. So again, that'll be a 4-line run, and then we'll maybe chuck the pacer on there as well. See what we can do. Before then, though, back tonight with a quiz just after 6 p.m. And then tomorrow lunchtime back on our multiplayer farm. That looks kind of nice. See, the pace is not all that bad. Uh, 100-mile-an-hour limit coming up. I don't think that's going to affect us. Definitely lacking in trains coming the other way because we're no longer in peak service. I do like the fact that that is modelled. So they do use real timetables. Bouncy, bouncy. And we're probably holding up trains behind us now because we're not doing line speed. Although if they're not that frequent. Oh, there's a yellow. We've got 2.6 miles to the station. 2 yellows. I wonder if that'll be a red at Linlithgow. Oh wow, that's looking nice. Right, 2 yellows and our station, that's fine. Right, in we come. Oh, with wheel slip. Okay, so we come sliding into the station. Okay. Well, maybe that door didn't open then. That one did. That's fine. There we go. We will end with our little 142 there. Yeah, I really love the fact that free roam's a thing in this. It certainly made the game a lot better. Just chucking any train down in a timetable wherever you like, and it just sorts itself out. That is really rather cool. There we go then. We will end there. Next trains back on Tuesday night with some more of this on the Cathcart Circle line. Next stream though, back in just over 4 hours time for a quiz. And then back tomorrow lunchtime with some farming sim. So thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last 2 hours and 20 minutes. And to these people here as well. Thanks to Toki for resubscribing, Terry for the bits, and moderation team for, well, some of them watched for a little bit of it, so thanks for that, I guess. There we go. I will be back in about 4 hours' time with some idiots to do the quizzy type thing. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.